first snow of the winter, for me anyway. And it's in Ashburton. He's getting quite sick as well. Where is it? It's up there, isn't it? The A38 runs behind me. You probably hear the traffic vaguely, and you can also probably hear the water because I'm stood very near a leak. And the A38 is one of the reasons, well, it is the reason I've come today, because it means when it really comes, this house is going to have to go. This is Churley House, 19th century. It belonged to the Hearn family who've lived here. The family have owned it since 1835. And the new bypass, which is going to come through Ashburton, is going to come right through this house. The back of the house, there's a cider press. One I've never seen before because it's operated with a horse. The horse used to go round in a circle, harnessed to the press and turn it round. And there's also gears there which would operate machinery above it, agricultural machinery, that kind of thing. That's pretty unique as well. That's going. It's all going. Garden, house, everything has got to go. And one of the reasons I came is because I thought if we took a little stretch of the new road, about 1.5 miles, and just see what property will disappear underneath it. I'm not saying this was an architectural masterpiece, but it has a certain charm and originality, and the family who lived here must have been very happy for generations. It's got gardens at the back, little box hedges, greenhouses, and the building itself is delightful to look at. Already the vandals that appear whenever anything is left have appeared and crowbarred open the doors, all the lead's gone, the lead off the roof, the lead piping, that kind of thing. So this is the first casualty. Second casualty is farther up the lane. It's a farm, it's called Gulwell Farm, mentioned in Doomsday. The building you see today is, of course, again 19th century, but somewhere in those walls are the original cob walls. There's a 15th century tracery window there in the farm, and a lot of very good carving. We can't show you those because we can't get in the farm today. But they are there, and somewhere on the farm grounds are 2 enormous clome pits. And this is the clome that was used originally to build the cob buildings. It's celebrated because the first Lord Ashburton was built there. John Dunning, he was born there, not built there. They didn't quarry them, they bred them. And John Dunning was born there. He became Attorney General and finally became Lord Ashburton. And finally, if we go out of Ashburton onto the Buckfastleigh Road, we come to Dartbridge. You turn off left to go down to Totnes. And there on the corner, you must have seen it scores of times if you've driven along that road, just by that nasty S-bend there over the bridge, which is very dangerous. There's a little toll house. That too, I'm afraid, has got to go. It was built by the Ashburton Turnpike Trust. It's very difficult to say that. And there has been some suggestion that if enough money could be raised, they would preserve it and move it to another site. But at this moment, at least, that's not happening. Now, I will repeat, saying that any of these buildings are architectural masterpieces. They're not. But they are part of our inheritance, they are part of our history, and they are part of our environment. Through these, we knew how other people lived and what they did and what they were capable of. They've all got to go in little less than a 2-mile section of road. And if you multiply that road as it's got to go, rolling inexorably on down to Cornwall, what else is going to disappear underneath it? And all in the name of progress. I think it's time we invented another word, don't you?
Four Seasons at Park House Ashburton, filmed from 1980 to 1982.